Hello, fans of riveting Western dramas and the thrilling world of Yellowstone. Today, we're diving into the emotional and intense 10th episode of Season 5. This episode is packed with dramatic twists and heart-wrenching moments, leaving us all wondering about the future of the Yellowstone Ranch after John Dutton's death. Let's break down what happened, what it means, and where the story might go from here. Setting the scene, 2 timelines, 1 heartbreak. Episode 10 alternates between 2 different timelines. The first half takes place 6 weeks before John's death, showing us the build-up to the tragic event. The second part follows the immediate aftermath, exploring how his death impacts those left behind. This structure adds depth to the story, giving us a fuller picture of the Dutton family's turmoil. Beth's big plans, following the 66-66 model. Beth Dutton has always been somewhat on the sidelines of her father's ranch business. She knew it wasn't very profitable, but it was John Dutton's legacy, his cross to bear. Unlike John, his children, Beth and Case, never felt the same pull toward the ranch. Case had little interest, and Beth was preoccupied with her corporate career. However, as the series progressed, especially from the 7th episode onwards, Beth began to look for ways to make the ranch profitable. She even considered selling it, which sparked a major conflict when John decided to place the land in a conservation easement, making it unsellable. Beth's turning point comes during a road trip when a police officer stops her for speeding. In their conversation, the officer reveals that the 6666 ranch, where Beth's husband Rip is working, is so renowned that it's taught in schools. This moment plants a seed in Beth's mind about the kind of legacy she could build. The officer's words highlight a crucial distinction. Putting food on the table isn't the same as growing it. Beth realizes that while she handles the business side, the IT guy, Rip is the one who gets his hands dirty, the farmer. These 2 worlds need to bridge if they want to protect the land and legacy. The 6666 ranch serves as a successful model, selling not just cattle but also their meat and other products. This business approach intrigues Beth, suggesting that she might not sell the ranch after all but instead transform its business model to ensure its sustainability. Rip's unwavering commitment. Rip Wheeler, Beth's husband, is another central figure in this episode. Despite being in Texas to save cattle from brucellosis, Rip doesn't feel comfortable away from his home in Montana. He admits to Beth that he's never left Montana before and dislikes traveling. He's content being shackled to the ranch and its daily grind. This steadfastness underscores that the Yellowstone Ranch isn't going anywhere. Instead, its business model might evolve, reflecting Rip's dedication and Beth's strategic thinking. The John Deere parallel. Rip's conversation with Summer at the airport encapsulates this idea. He shares the story of John Deere, a man who adapted to change rather than shut down his business. Similarly, the Dutton Ranch might need to diversify its operations to survive. Cowboys like Rip aren't going away, they're just changing their rodeo. Beth declares war on Jamie. The second part of the episode, set after John's death, sees Beth mustering the courage to confront Jamie. She suspects, rightly so, that Jamie played a role in their father's murder. Jamie's lack of denial confirms her suspicions. Although Jamie expresses remorse, it's clear he didn't anticipate the extent of Sarah's, his new mistress and a market equities employee, involvement. Beth and Case realize that Jamie couldn't have orchestrated the hit on John alone. Case contacts an old friend to gather more information about any contracts placed on his father's life. Meanwhile, Jamie meets with the lieutenant governor to discuss reinstating the lease on Yellowstone Ranch, which would enable market equities to restart their Paradise Valley International Airport plans. The future of Yellowstone Ranch. Despite these machinations, the show is no longer about Jamie or even John Dutton. It's about what Beth, Case, and the extended Dutton family will do to protect their land. Selling the ranch might seem like an easy out for Beth, but it's clear she won't take that route. Rip's unwavering dedication to the ranch and Beth's strategic mind hint at a future where the Yellowstone Ranch adapts and thrives.